Wait,
She could actually sell the property, but she can't actually do it sub two, correct?
Correct.
Because she's not on the mortgage.
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
title and mortgage are
well,
very.
hold on a minute.
Okay. I'm
Hold on.
holding.
You can reinstate a mortgage that's past due, even for a deceased person.
Right. But
If
how do
the
you make that a sub two deal though? If they can't sign any of the documents that need to be notarized for you to have communication with the bank or insurance company.
You ever play a video game where you explore the map and it's all like dark or fog until you explore that area?
No. I
Okay.
don't play video games.
Okay.
Sorry.
All
Love the
right. I don't need your
lore.
negativity. But it's like that. It's like a top-down view of a map, and you don't see through the fog until you go there. I can see
Okay.
the edge of what we're supposed to do, but I haven't been there yet. Like a new continent that I'm trying to explore and get to, and my
So,
boats
do
can't
you want to
go far
explore
enough.
it?
Not really. Not
She's
right now.
also she's also not a sub two, so it complicates using our own contracts.
Yes. But the mortgage should be able to be reinstatable by a next of kin. But again, it's going to be, even that's going to come down to a court approving a person as the new executor / power of attorney for the deceased person in order to even request payoff statements. So if all of that had been done already, then you could request a payoff / reinstatement amount, and they should, my understanding, based on nothing but hearsay, is that they're required to allow you to reinstate a loan for a deceased person.
And that would be my basic understanding too. It's just the fact that they didn't go through probate and assign anybody is what gives me pause.
Yep, this has
What
to be a cash
about the
deal or not at all.
affidavit? What
Sorry.
about an affidavit of heirship? I mean, I'm gonna look it up, but for the purposes of this conversation, what does that do? Because I've heard people talk about that before, using an affidavit of heirship.
I have not heard of
Well,
that, so I don't know.
okay, so the seller is on title, but not the mortgage,
Correct. One of them.
and it's
Yeah.
in foreclosure.
It's in foreclosure that she stopped
Like there's
2 months ago.
okay.
And the contract expires in 2 days. She opened escrow, but did not put her EMD into escrow. She's new to real estate investing, and she was told that she didn't have to, that her end buyer would pay EMD. So I explained that she is currently the buyer, and that she would need to put her EMD, and then she could ask for more from the person she assigns it from, but she should still put her EMD in.
Yeah, but if she doesn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, she should probably just cancel and run. Because I don't see any light at the end of this tunnel because they're so far behind everything.
And they're scheduled to move out on the 5th, the family from the house.
Well,
because she's buying
when's
it.
the auction date?
The 29th of September.
Oh, but they're expecting to receive money, like get paid for something?
They were expecting to move out September 5th and not own the house anymore. That's my understanding.
Well, now they can move out on the 29th and not own the house anymore. I'm serious. There's too
Right.
much stuff that's not done yet. I can't even wrap my brain around how to make that happen without having. Now, Grace may be onto something with the airship or something like that, but without being able to request a reinstatement amount, the only option you have is a payoff.
Okay. So which
Title
is her
company may
original
be able to
contract.
request a reinstatement.
Her original contract is a cash offer, and she said that she talked to him about changing it to sub 2. So I think the foreclosure attorney has been talking to her with the assumption that she's doing a cash buy of this house.
Of course.
Right.
Title
Okay.
company may be able to request a reinstatement amount and get it through. I don't know. But if they haven't received EMD and they don't have high confidence of this deal closing, why would they help anybody any further?
Right. So my best advice to her is that she needs an attorney to do basically like a probate assignment of the asset, debt, etc.
She should talk to an attorney to see if a power of attorney can be signed for the deceased somehow, and that next of kin. But if it can't happen all that fast, and she doesn't have a buyer lined up, then it ain't gonna happen.
But she can't get a power of attorney for the deceased because power of attorney ends at death.
Yeah, what is it
She
that
cannot get it.
What do you get through probate then? It's not a power of attorney, it's for the estate.
you get appointed as the executor?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's during probate or
I don't know.
Okay,
It's in the fog. I haven't seen that far on the map yet.
okay.
Go
I
play
told
some
her it
video
got a little
games.
complicated.
Well, good luck breaking the news. That doesn't sound fun. But
Thank you.
I'm sure you learned a lot and gained a lot of experience.
I absolutely did, and it took
You
me
did.
down a path I've never been.
Absolutely.
So-
You'll be able to use this in conversations 2 weeks from now.
Right. And I got to brainstorm with 7 amazing brains. So I love it. Thank you.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go back because she probably thinks I abandoned her.
Sometimes you can try by submitting, like faxing in the death certificate for the person. Sometimes you could get a reinstatement amount that way, just as a like shortcut side trick. But
Learn something new every day. Thank you.
Well, and I think that she has that because she is going through the foreclosure attorney as a cash buyer. So I think she has that information. It's just she wants to convert it to sub 2, which once she told me the person who owns the mortgage is deceased, I was like, this becomes a totally different conversation. But thank you, Grace. I love the information.
Good comments.